Hi society. So I've been really wanting to make a game recently because I've been learning game development in Unity, and I think it's about time that I created a game that I really like. Recently I've been loving this game about selling tap water for PDA. I love the gameplay loop of it so much. So I really want to make a game that is inspired by that, but on the theme of making coffee. I will be documenting a lot of things on my channel because I think it's extremely important that I can look back at the memories of making this game, and you can also help it market it. So I'm gonna create a little scenery so you can get a version of the game that I want to make, and then I'll work on some game mechanics. This is my first time seriously creating a game in Unity. My past attempts have been to learn minor things in case I needed to give up on Unity. Right? I've actually wanted to be a game developer since I was a very little kid. Mind you, I'm 20 this year and a university student, so I'm really trying to lock into my future. I've started with small HTML games. This was about like 3 years ago. Did a couple small projects in Flutter, then tried to remake one of them in Godot. Let's just say it was really not a remake. I've recently made a game in Roblox Studios though. It was very fun, and it was my first time. Well, I won't say my first time, but because of how intense Roblox Studios was, it really gave me the confidence to start learning an industry standard game engine like Unity, and now it's time to properly start my career in game development. My final goal with this game is hoping that it can be released to the public and sell a couple copies, because won't that be fun, you know? My game idea is players brew coffee, they purchase ingredients for the coffee in order to actually make coffee. Additionally, they can purchase various machines that would be on display that would give them different multipliers, different things that should upgrade the drink. This would be the little receipt section so that players can see how much they're making from each drink, and of course the display of how much money they have, because who doesn't like to see big numbers? I have like very little modern experience in Blender. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna work on the UI real quick, then I'm gonna work on some code, and then I'm gonna fight my battles with the modeling. Should I crash out or should I crash in? Let me know, y'all. So yeah, it's been a while since I updated you on anything. Clearly I'm forgetting that my goal is to document my process of making this game. So let me show you what I've done so far. So you can see we have some heads up displays of upgrades that I want to include, and I'm currently working on the receipt display. Is this gonna run? Okay, that works. So that does not work. I have not added that yet. That is working in theory. not practically, right? If I go to my scripts, I can show you what I've been working on. On the back end side of my scripts, I've been working on the brewing system. So this is a system for ingredients, because I would like for players to purchase ingredients to make the various drinks. And I'm currently working on when players sell their drinks, so that would be displayed on the receipt. This, I've added that, the inventory system, I've been working on that. I've been populating it for the different things I want. I need to remove this because I'm rethinking what I want to do. Currently I'm looking at starting with espressos, and that's gonna only cost beans. Then players can buy new drinks, and that should come with machinery. Am I gonna change that later on? Stay tuned to find out, guys. Upgrade system, I did a lot of work on that yesterday. Yes, it has been a day or two since I last recorded. So yeah, I'd say I did a lot of work. Data that is slowly updating. So yeah, I'm back, and I've officially, I think, done all the main game mechanics. So I just want to play test real quick so you guys can see. So I've worked on the upgrade system. I obviously gonna add more upgrades, but these are just what I'm thinking of right now. I have not linked this actually, but anyways, I'll get that fixed. We can buy different ingredients. Different ingredients will be required to make the different drinks. So currently we have coffee and milk in stock, which means we should be able to make a drink. So if we brew, log that we're brewing a drink. Beans is the ingredient, and the final price is $2.60. And if I set this to 100, and then we can increase tips. Now if we brew, it should be 20%. I just want to say I find it quite interesting how accessing different points is within Unity. Like if I'm trying to access the text, I have to reference the game object, get its transform, and then find the child object, and then reference the game object again, then access the component, instead of simply doing price display dot text. I find it very interesting. For my first time doing a game in Unity, I think my coding is quite alright. Like, I won't say I'm the best programmer, because I like to code based on how I understand things and how I think they should work. For example, like showing plain data, like this is an array of class objects. However, I have a dictionary somewhere. Is it here? Or is it over here? Yeah. I then made a dictionary with it, and then populated a dictionary. It's right here. So I'm still wondering if that's the best move that I should be doing, or if there's something better, but you let me know. So please, if there are resources that you think I should use to be better at C# and learning in Unity, I would greatly appreciate it. So back to my game. There are a lot more that I want to work on. I want to learn to be better at modeling, and I gotta fix this because I don't know why the scrolling through isn't working properly, but I gotta fix that, and I have a ton more UI stuff to work on. Well, that's all that I have for today. If you'd like to support me and see more of this game that I'm making, please subscribe and leave a like. That would greatly be appreciated. See you in the next devlog.